First at noon, investigators are zeroing in on Camp Bullis to find Andreen McDonald. She disappeared under suspicious circumstances. Evidence now points to the suspect, her husband, who had traveled to the training camp. Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Coe joins us live with more. Sharon.
Aaron, the sheriff says Air Force Major Andreen McDonald entered here days ago but had no official business being here. So why was he here? Well, roughly 300 people who showed up today are hoping to answer that question. Camp Bullis is the primary training grounds for the Air Force and Army. The Air Force Security Forces commander says it's overgrown terrain in there, done on purpose for training. This morning, airmen will be linked with search crews in support. The sheriff says the focus is near the roads that run all throughout the area. The last time Andreen was seen or heard from was exactly 1 week ago today. Investigators point to her husband after they found blood, hair, and other questionable items like gas in a burn pile at the couple's home. KENS 5 spoke to Andreen's aunt, who is joining in this morning's search. She says the family is grateful for all of the support.
This community has really shown in an exemplary fashion what community is about, and I really thank you about that. Okay, I really appreciate it.
The sheriff emphasized crews are not going in there and searching blindly. They have information that will help them strategize specific areas inside. Reporting live, Sharon Coe, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.